Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 4 of Smackdown here in WWE 2K23 Universe Mode.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Jimmy Uso, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, main event, Jey Uso.
As we are kicking off with the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, of course, Jey Uso, booked for action one-on-one here to kick off Smackdown against Dolph Ziggler, the Dirty Dogs. And this is the Usos' first appearance since winning the Smackdown Tag Team titles in our first episode of Smackdown nearly a month ago. And the Usos, as announced a couple of days ago by Wolf Ferris, the Usos will make their first defense of the SmackDown Tag Team Championships a week from Tuesday against the number one contenders, the Dirty Dogs, at Hell in a Cell. So before that, Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler of the Dirty Dogs. As here comes Dolph Ziggler making his way to the ring.
Accompanied by Robert Roode, representing Dirty Dogs from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler, of course, a absolute veteran in WWE. He and his tag team partner Robert Roode of the Dirty Dogs last week beat the Creed brothers in order to become the number one contenders for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, as now Ziggler making his way to the ring. So Jey Uso and Dolph Ziggler in action to kick off SmackDown here tonight. You see there Dolph Ziggler. Oh! A nice splash there to Jey Uso. Jimmy Uso in Jey's corner. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler's corner. As we got one hell of a action. Of course, Drew McIntyre will be in action on SmackDown. Same with our main event. The new hardcore champion T-Bar will have a non-title open challenge in our main event tonight. As now Ziggler with a stretch to one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Jey Uso. And of course, Jey and Jimmy no longer a part of the bloodline. They got split in the WWE draft. So it's a good thing both Usos are together running the SmackDown Tag Team division. And now Jey covered, earned momentum. And Hell in a Cell a week from Tuesday, looking insanely stacked. There's still 3 more matches from the SmackDown side that need to be announced, but I can already assure you, of course, the main event, Drew McIntyre versus Hangman Adam Page inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey bringing Ziggler over the top rope. And now this action going to the outside. Now Ziggler going for another abominable stretch, but this time it's on the outside of the ring, stretching the body of the tag team champion. But main event Jey able to get out of it yet again. That name given by Jey Uso when he was feuding with his cousin from Monday Night Raw, the tribal chief Roman Reigns. But now Ziggler is in a bit of complete control to kick off SmackDown here tonight in this elbow drop. As here is the cover. Is this enough to put Jey away? No, almost. Kick out at 2. Of course, we got Ronda Rousey's SmackDown debut, as well as now Ziggler. Ziggler with a sleeper hold. Sleeper hold on Jey. Will Jey have to tap? That will earn the Dirty Dogs complete momentum heading into Hell in a Cell. But Jey refusing to tap. Looking at the crowd. Oh, and here comes Jimmy. Jimmy Uso distracting the referee. Oh, and a kick in the gut. Now a strike. That gave Jey complete opportunity to get back in this thing. Oh, but Ziggler able to counter. Counter after counter between these two men. Champion and challenger. Oh, and now Dolph We'll also see Keith Lee versus Trick Williams. It's going to be one hell of a great addition to SmackDown here tonight. Oh, and Ziggler with a kip up. Oh, but here comes Jay. Samoan drop. Of course, Jay and Jimmy more than welcome to defend those tag team titles for the first time since winning them and throwing up the wands. Ziggler rolling out of the ring. You see there Robert Roode showing signs of concern for his tag team partner. And Jay is just loving this. Giving the Usos complete confidence heading into the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And now Jay, Irish whip to Dolph. Oh, no, a little bit of a collision there. And, oh, DDT to Jay. Oh, but a kick there by Jay, able to reverse it. Ziggler's getting back to his feet. Pop up Samoan drop. Cover to put Dolph away. Oh, but Robert Roode distracting the official. You gotta be kidding me. And the referee, the match should have been over by now. Oh, but it is Jay. Jay got the win anyway. Well, that was a weird finish. Robert Roode tried to distract the official, but Dolph Ziggler did not kick out. Look at this, pop-up Samoan drop. Robert Roode tried distracting the official. You see there, arguing with the referee. Jay still had the cover. And normally we would see a kick out, but Dolph did not. Jay Uso with the win.
Main event, Jay Uso.
As the SmackDown Tag Team Champions getting complete momentum heading into the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, where the Usos will defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championships for the first time since winning it against the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. That'll be one hell of a great contest. What a way to kick off SmackDown. As ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Hikaru Shida will go one-on-one against the debuting baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Ronda will have her best friend, her MMA buddy, Shayna Baszler, who Hikaru Shida has faced in the past. She will be in Ronda's corner in our second contest here on SmackDown. And like we said, this is SmackDown Episode 4, Uncontrolled Chaos, because SmackDown is known as the most chaotic show of the week in Universe Mode. As here comes Hikaru Shida, making her way to the ring.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, Kushida.
Hikaru Shida, of course, already had a match in Universe Mode against Shayna Baszler. Shida was able to get the victory. Now she goes one-on-one against Ronda Rousey. That's going to be one hell of a big match for Hikaru Shida. But Shida does not look threatened, does not look frightened at all as she makes her way to the ring. Here comes Ronda Rousey, making her way to the ring.
And accompanied by Shayna Baszler from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Of course, Ronda Rousey made the transition to professional wrestling years ago. Of course, former UFC Bantamweight champion. The woman who opened the doors for women's MMA in the mainstream. And now Ronda Rousey's here on WWE. Got drafted to SmackDown with Shayna Baszler in the draft, as she will go one-on-one against Hikaru Shida right now on SmackDown. Here we go. Oh, and Shida not holding anything back. Great kick. Of course, Hikaru Shida, former AEW Women's Champion in real life. She got the transition from AEW to SmackDown here in Universe Mode, taking down Ronda Rousey. You got to think Rousey would probably feel embarrassed if she loses to Hikaru Shida, but Shida's got a lot more pro wrestling experience. Oh, punch there by Shida. Absolute dominance as here's the cover to already put Rousey away. No, a kick out at 1. Is now Hikaru Shida. Of course, Drew McIntyre coming up next will be in action here on SmackDown. Who will Drew McIntyre face? We don't know. Oh, and Shida going absolutely bananas on Ronda Rousey, showing some strikes of her own. And Ronda's getting her ass kicked here tonight by the rising Hikaru Shida. And now Shida's on the top. Oh, into a splash on the outside. Shida's fired up. Of course, why wouldn't you be all clotheslined by Ronda? Ronda looking to earn some momentum of her own. Shot of the midsection. Oh, but Shida getting out of the way from the powerbomb attempt. For the referee counting this, she's at a count of 5. This match could end in count out. But Hikaru Shida doesn't care because she's in the ring with the quote baddest woman on the planet. Shida looking to put that statement to rest and prove that it's not true. Of course, Shayna Baszler must be showing some signs of concern. She is in Rousey's corner in this match. But Shida's just absolutely dominating, and Rousey's trying to get back into this match. Has Shida up, going for the Samoan drop attempt, but Shida once again. Shot of the midsection. Oh, knee. And another one. And throwing Rousey. And I think Shayna introduced a chair inside the ring. Of course, if you do that, you get disqualified. Shida's showing off more strikes. Oh, and a kick to the midsection as well. And now Rousey. Irish whip into a knee. My goodness. And Rousey telling Shida to bring it into a judo throw. Absolute amazing throw by Ronda Rousey. But Shida bringing Rousey into the corner. Knee right into the corner. Takes her down. Oh, and here comes Shayna Baszler. Baszler getting involved. Shida telling Baszler to get down, to mind her business. But Ronda Rousey with another knee right to the face. And Rousey looking to earn momentum in her favor. Shida rolling out of the ring. And Rousey with a cross body. Ronda Rousey making her Universe Mode debut. Does not want to debut with a loss. No one wants that in their Universe Mode resume. Count of 4 by the referee. Oh, and a bit Superman punch. Superman punch there by Rousey. And she's continuing on the attack. The referee's at a count of 6 here. But Rousey doesn't care. Throwing Shida. Count of 8. Will there be a count out here on Universe Mode SmackDown? Oh my god, there very well could be. Count of 9. Oh, but Rousey refreshing the count. Oh, what a move. Oh, into a kick. Jesus. Now Shida bringing Rousey back inside the ring. Oh, throw into a headlock. A headlock there by Shida. Oh my god. Is that her finisher? Cover hooks the leg. No, Rousey kicks out. Ronda Rousey kicks out of that. Oh no. Oh, rolls through. Oh my god. Rousey going for the ankle lock. The ankle lock stitched in on Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida might have to tap here. Will Ronda Rousey get the victory in her Universe Mode debut? And now Shida. Oh, with the knees right to the face. Or the kicks right to the face, I should say. As this match continues here. Oh no. As Shida attempted to make a comeback, Ronda Rousey instead bringing Shida over the ropes. Oh my god, now has control of the arm there. Rousey wants to weaken that arm. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Oh, and Ronda Rousey with the win. Ronda Rousey with a victory over Hikaru Shida in her Universe Mode debut. Shida with a 1-1 record in Universe Mode. It was probably from that leg lock.
Here is your winner.
Probably weakened her.
Woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey with the W here tonight on SmackDown. And we will be right back and we will continue with more Universe Mode SmackDown. Alright, we are back here on SmackDown as here comes Drew McIntyre. As he is in action here on Universe Mode, of course, Drew McIntyre in a little bit of deep water with Hangman Adam Page. Of course, it was revealed yesterday that Hangman Adam Page versus Drew McIntyre will be the main event of the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this past a week from Tuesday here on Willie Does Wrestling, as Drew McIntyre set to be in action here tonight on SmackDown. As this rivalry has been heated ever since Universe Mode began.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is here and he is in action. Who will Drew McIntyre face? We do not know, but he is in the ring and we are going to find out right now. Drew McIntyre laying out an open challenge. As who will it be? Oh,
From New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, deranged.
Evil Uno, former member of the Dark Order, making his way to the ring, answering the call to Drew McIntyre, and it's fitting because Evil Uno and Hangman Adam Page actually very good friends. So it's fitting that Evil Uno wants to pick a fight with Drew McIntyre here tonight on SmackDown. We haven't seen Evil Uno ever since he failed to become the first ever WWE Hardcore Champion in our first episode of SmackDown. So here we go. Drew McIntyre versus Evil Uno here tonight on SmackDown one-on-one. And Drew wants to start off strong. You can tell, oh my god, he's got Uno already. Into the Alabama Slam, my goodness. And here we go, McIntyre into a powerbomb. Evil Uno probably didn't expect this much intensity in McIntyre tonight. Oh, I think McIntyre knows about Hangman and Uno's history. And now Drew McIntyre looking to fly. And the thing is, we don't know why Drew McIntyre hates Hangman Adam Page so much. We just know that there's something about Hangman that just pisses him off. Maybe because he sees Hangman as a threat to possibly Drew McIntyre being our next World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, we haven't seen Edge since WrestleMania Backlash. But now Uno. Oh, Uno looking to get back in this fight, beating the hell out of McIntyre on the ramp. We're going to stick up for his friend, Hangman Adam Page. As we'll be right back. As we are back here on Universe Mode SmackDown, Evil Uno answering the call as Drew McIntyre issued an open challenge to face anyone from SmackDown here tonight. Oh, but both men realize there's going to be a count out. McIntyre back in the ring, so is Evil Uno. And now McIntyre, of course, we've seen a whole different attitude in Drew McIntyre in recent weeks. Spinebuster cover. A kick out. And now a a punt kick right to Evil Uno. And a kick. My goodness, and Evil Uno barely with a chance to recover here. And Evil Uno, disaster kick. A punch right to the face. Evil Uno trying to get back in this contest here on SmackDown. Oh, now he's got the legs of Drew McIntyre. Oh, and the knees right into the canvas. Evil Uno with an impressive showing now here against Drew McIntyre. And, right into the turnbuckle. And now Drew McIntyre's in on the attack. And now Drew McIntyre. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta be kidding me. Is it Hangman Adam Page's music? Wait a minute. Well, Hangman didn't show up. And now McIntyre looking to take out that newfound frustration on Evil Uno. Hangman Adam Page's music hit. Hangman didn't even show up. Hangman tried getting into the psyche of Drew McIntyre. And again taking out Uno. We thought Hangman was here, but it turns out he wasn't. Is probably a classic Dark Order prank, trying to get Drew McIntyre's psyche off. Oh, and a knee by Uno. McIntyre still on his feet. Irish whip into the spear. Cover. Did that distract McIntyre enough? Evil Uno with the victory. Evil Uno has just pinned Drew McIntyre thanks to a distraction by Hangman Adam Page. What a win for Evil Uno. That's got to be the biggest win in Evil Uno's career. Remember the last time Drew McIntyre attacked Hangman Adam Page for Jerry the King Lawler to get the win a couple of weeks ago. Well, now Hangman has helped Evil Uno get an upset over Drew McIntyre. What a win for Uno. And now this rivalry has gotten even more personal. Well, what a win there for Evil Uno. As we move on to our next contest, a triple threat match for the #1 contendership for Julia Hart's SmackDown Women's Championship. JC Jane will take on Jamie Hayter and former SmackDown Women's Champion Roxanne Perez. This will be an interesting contest here on SmackDown. And you got to think Julia Hart of the House of Black has got to be watching this. What an upset win there for Evil Uno over Drew McIntyre, as we are going to see who Julia Hart's first challenger for the SmackDown Women's Championship is. As here comes JC Jane making her way to the ring.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring, representing Toxic Attraction from Tampa, Florida, JC Jane.
JC Jane making her way to the ring. Of course, she's already gotten a win in her Universe Mode career. She beat Natalya last week, and now JC Jane has an opportunity to become the #1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Former member of Toxic Attraction, JC Jane, looking to get a huge win in her singles career. As here comes Jamie Hayter.
From England,
Jamie Hayter, of course, also with a victory on the first episode of Friday Night SmackDown in Universe Mode. A win over Candice LeRae. Jamie Hayter, a for sure future champion, but can she possibly be our next SmackDown Women's Champion? She's already got the entrance for a champ, and of course she's looking to show that intensity in the ring here in this triple threat match. And here comes the former champion, Roxanne Perez.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Of course, Roxanne Perez became our first SmackDown Women's Champion in a Fatal 4-Way match in our first episode of SmackDown here in Universe Mode. Julia Hart became the first SmackDown, became the #1 contender. And then at Backlash a couple of weeks ago, Julia Hart got a huge upset win over Roxanne Perez. Roxanne would love to get an opportunity in a rematch. Remember on Raw, the former Universal Champion Cody Rhodes earned a rematch against AJ Styles in a triple threat #1 contenders match. So anything is possible. We could see a repeat here in this match. Jacy Jayne, Jamie Hayter, or Roxanne Perez. One of these three women will earn a match with Julia Hart for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Very possibly at Hell in a Cell. And a knee right at the back of the neck there by Hayter. Roxanne Perez bringing Hayter to the apron. And now Jacy Jayne looking to take advantage with a neck breaker. Of course, Charlotte Flair became the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship in a triple threat match as well. As Jacy Jayne starting off with some momentum here in this triple threat. As now here comes Jamie. No, Jacy Jayne able to get out of it. Roll through. And a kick, my goodness. Now, former champion Roxanne Perez must have a target on her back because she already had a title reign. Oh, and Hayter with a back suplex. Oh, and now Roxanne wanting to take Jamie Hayter down, and she does. And a drop kick by Jacy Jayne. And Jacy has a lot of intensity because she wants to prove herself in her singles career. A lot of people know her as the Marty Jannetty of Toxic Attraction, but ever since she came here to SmackDown, she's been impressive. Oh, the Superman punch there by Miss Jamie Hayter. This will be one hell of a triple threat, and now a double team maneuver and a double DDT to the former SmackDown Women's Champion. Like we said, Roxanne will have a target on her back. DDT there by Jacy Jayne on Jamie Hayter. And now Roxanne avoiding the attack there. And now, oh, back first into the canvas. And now here comes Jamie Hayter with some strikes and another back suplex to Roxanne Perez as Jamie Hayter standing tall for the moment here on SmackDown. Oh, and Roxanne showing some athleticism there. And now Jacy Jayne bringing Roxanne down on the ropes. Oh, Jamie went for a shoulder tackle. And what a throw there by Jacy Jayne. And Jacy's having a very good showing here. Showing a lot of focus. Another springboard kick there by Jamie Hayter. Is this enough to earn a match? No. You gotta think Julia Hart, Malachi Black, and the whole House of Black have got to be watching this because Julia Hart is going to get her next challenger on a chop. Natural selection. Natural selection. Shades of Charlotte Flair. But Roxanne Perez was right there to break up the cover. Oh, and now Jamie Hayter with a huge suplex. But now Jacy Jayne looking to take advantage and possibly win this entire thing. Chop block by Roxanne Perez as Jacy Jayne rolls out of the ring. And now this is Roxanne's time to possibly earn a rematch. Now she's got a baseball bat over the head. Baseball bat over the head of Jamie Hayter. Sorry, but when there's a Jacy and a Jamie in the same match, it's going to be hard to tell. And now an Irish whip by Jacy Jayne. Takes her down with a nice slam. Oh, now takes down Jamie. And now Roxanne Perez looking to earn some more momentum into an uppercut. Here comes Jamie Hayter. And on the attack. Another backbreaker. Oh, and a nice kick. Kick there by J.C. Jane. Here's the cover to win the matchup. And Roxanne at the last minute breaking up the cover. That was a brutal kick as well. And now a clothesline to the former champion. Imagine J.C. Jane as SmackDown Women's Champion. That would be an absolute career definer. Oh, Roxanne was going for a super kick, missed. And now J.C. Jane with another power slam. And now taking out Jamie Hayter, drop kick by Roxanne. Now it's Roxanne Perez and Jamie Hayter one-on-one momentarily in the ring. It was in a fatal 4-way match in our first episode of SmackDown, where Roxanne Perez became our first SmackDown Women's Champion. She's looking to become a 2-time champ. Oh, J.C. Jane wanted a hit with a kendo stick. Roxanne not allowing that to happen. Now she's got the baseball bat. And coming up next, Keith Lee versus Trick Williams one-on-one here on SmackDown. Roxanne Perez. Oh, dropping J.C. Jane on the baseball bat. And here comes Jamie Hayter with a crossface middle of the ring. Jamie Hayter looking to become the #1 contender to the SmackDown Women's Throne. Got the crossface applied? No. Owen breaking up whatever Jamie Hayter had going there. Roxanne Perez. Oh. And now, ground and pound strikes. Oh, and now she's going for it. Oh my God, just beating the hell out of J.C. Jane. Roxanne Perez with the momentum right now. And she's looking to win this match. Jamie Hayter's getting back up though. Roxanne's going to watch out here. The pop rocks to J.C. Jane. That's how she won the title. Cover. No. And now, Jamie Hayter with a kendo stick. Roxanne rolling out of the ring. Jamie Hayter now. Shot in the midsection. Oh, Ushigoroshi, middle of the ring. Cover on J.C. Jane. Oh my God, a kick out at 1. You gotta be kidding me. Jamie Hayter didn't like that very much, and Roxanne back to her feet. Drop kick. Oh, wait a minute. What's J.C. Jane got here? Jaded in the middle of the ring. And now here comes Jamie Hayter. Brainbuster. No. J.C. Jane able to get out of it. Jamie Hayter almost got the victory. Is now J.C. Jane. Oh, shot right to the midsection. Oh my God. Torturing move here. And now Roxanne Perez from behind. Roxanne Perez bringing J.C. Jane into the corner. This match continues. Absolutely action-packed match between these 3 women's competitors. 3 of the best that we have to offer here on SmackDown. And now Roxanne looking to hang J.C. Jane upside down. What's she going here? Oh my God, no, not with the baseball bat. Oh my goodness. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Right. Oh my God. Oh, J.C. Jane getting tormented with that bat. And Jamie Hayter, oh my God, dropping Roxanne right into the bat as well. How is J.C. Jane still going? Drop down. Leapfrog. Into the power slam again. And now J.C. Jane going for a finishing move once again. Into the kick again to Jamie Hayter. Oh, and now she saw Roxanne coming. Code breaker. And all 3 women are down. Who will face Julia Hart for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Hell in a Cell? Whoever it is, they'll earn it. Surely here. And now Jamie Hayter, Irish whip. Backbreaker, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now Jamie Hayter. These 3 women giving each other everything they have and then some. But in the end, only one can get the victory and go to Hell in a Cell against Julia Hart. And you see there JC Jane with kendo shots, and now JC Jane from behind grabbing the kendo stick and now looking to beat the hell out of Jamie Hayter. Beating the hell. Jamie still on her feet, eating those shots. We know how extreme these triple threat matches can be. Avoiding the shot there. And a DDT again. And a kick. A kick to Roxanne Perez. Here's the cover. No. We thought that was it. Spybuster by Jamie Hayter. Stacks her up into the cover. Is this enough to face Julia Hart? It is. Jamie Hayter is the #1 contender. What a win. What a triple threat match between these three. But in the end, Jamie Hayter has pinned JC Jane, and she will go to Hell in a Cell and face Julia Hart for the Smackdown Women's Championship. What a win there. Jamie Hayter with a 2-0 undefeated record here in Universe Mode. She's going in with all the momentum. A week from Tuesday, can we be looking at our next Smackdown Women's Champion? I can tell Malachi Black and the whole House of Black were watching, but now we are about to witness the Universe Mode debuts of two impressive men. The ever so massive Keith Lee going one-on-one with the protege of Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams. Which one of these two men will get the victory? We will find out. We are only 38 minutes into this Universe Mode episode. As here we go. Here comes the limitless one, Keith Lee.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 343 pounds, Keith Lee.
And of course, Keith Lee, 300 plus pounds, but he can do stuff that a cruiserweight can do. Keith Lee is an impressive man. If you have never seen Keith Lee in competition, you're in for a real treat. He was one of the final draft picks for SmackDown on day 2 of the WWE draft. Keith Lee looking to prove that he is a great signing for SmackDown as he go one-on-one with Carmelo Hayes' protege, Trick Williams. Well, here comes Trick Williams making his way to the ring. You see Carmelo Hayes to the center. Trick Williams right behind him, who will be in action here tonight. Of course, Carmelo Hayes already was in action in Universe Mode.
From Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
And of course, Carmelo Hayes has already stepped foot on SmackDown here in Universe Mode. He has a 1-0 record against the absolute Ricky Starks. Now, Trick Williams finally makes an appearance here in Universe Mode as he goes one-on-one with Keith Lee. Look at these two possible tag team champions in the future. Trick Williams looking to make his debut. Trick and Mellow Gang are finally here on SmackDown, and they're here to stay. Here we go. Keith Lee, Trick Williams, one-on-one here on SmackDown. Here we go. Now Keith Lee was pushing Williams out of the way, but whoa, slap right to the back of the head. And Keith Lee, yeah, that's what we're talking about, the drop kick. Keith Lee, 300 pounds. Oh, and a takedown there by Williams. Trick Williams, of course, best friends with Carmelo Hayes ever since high school. They went to wrestling school together. They've done everything together, and now they were both drafted to Friday Night Smackdown in the draft. Because Wolf Ferris knows they're that damn good. And now Keith Lee, all throwing Trick Williams out of the ring. Oh, and Keith Lee looking to fly. My God. And when was the last time you saw a man Keith Lee's size move like that? Keith Lee looking to possibly get a title opportunity in the near future, perhaps, as now Keith Lee has Trick Williams up. Oh, and a powerbomb on the apron. Oh my God. Absolute brutality there by Keith Lee. Of course, don't let Keith Lee's nice guy attitude and smile fool you. He can dominate you if you happen to be his opponent. And a kick. This is what we mean here. Keith Lee has a very bright future here in Universe Mode. I can guarantee you that. And throwing Trick Williams. And now Keith into a powerbomb to Trick Williams. Absolute insanity, takes him down. Here's the cover. Is this enough to gain the victory? No, a kick out at 1. Not enough damage done yet, but Keith Lee showing an impressive showing here on SmackDown. He's taunting the crowd, loving that he's finally performing here. Oh, headbutt right to the face of Trick Williams. And of course, Carmelo Hayes giving Trick Williams a chance to perform here. But I guess he's going to regret it later on, as now Keith Lee bringing Trick Williams to the ropes. Oh no, Williams able to counter. And now, oh, into a Uranagi. Is this enough to put Keith Lee away here on SmackDown? Kick out at 2. But now Trick Williams looking to waste little time. Shot of the midsection. Oh, into a nice neck breaker. Here's the cover, hooks the leg of Keith Lee. Trick Williams with a quick victory. Wow, how quickly can momentum change? Keith Lee got momentum for most of the matchup, but it wasn't until Trick Williams hit the Uranagi and the neck breaker, and that was all it took to put Keith Lee away. Trick Williams with a huge victory. Trick and Mellow Gang once again with a victory here on the blue brand. Of course, Carmelo Hayes a number of weeks ago beat Ricky Starks, and now here tonight, Trick Williams beating Keith Lee. And you got to think, like we said, these two, a very bright future here on SmackDown. We will be right back with more Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, wait a minute, we're back here on Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, and Pac beating the hell out of Grayson Waller yet again. And if you haven't seen last week, these guys are beating the hell in a backstage area. Of course, Pac and Grayson Waller had a match last week, and after the match, Pac beat the hell out of Grayson Waller. And now it seems like these two aren't done with their beef. It seems like these two have started issues here in the backstage area. They're beating the absolute hell out of each other. Of course, we're supposed to get to our main event, which is T-Bar, the hardcore champion, in an open challenge But Pac and Grayson Waller beating the hell out of each other. I can't believe what I am seeing is now Pac once again trying to show off this new attitude. Of course, we thought Pac was this nice guy, a member of Death Triangle, but oh, and now he's hitting Waller with a shovel. Pac looking to end Grayson's career before it even begins. But Waller doesn't want that. You gotta think, Pac, what's his beef with Grayson Waller? What's his problems with Grayson Waller? Of course, Grayson Waller, a young Aussie, just wants to start his career. Maybe Pac sees Waller as a threat. Oh, and he's just sarcastically clapping at the fact that Waller's fighting back, and Waller won't take that insult lightly. If I know anything about Grayson Waller. Oh my god. And now hitting Pac with a shovel. This is insanity here. And that's what you gotta love about Universe Mode. There's rivalries you never thought would happen between WWE and AEW wrestlers. One of that being what we're seeing right now. Pac now looking to grab that shovel. Gonna beat the hell out of Grayson Waller here. And again, all right over the face. And again. Oh, Waller fighting back. These two, I don't know what their issues are. And now Waller looking to grab the shovel again. And now over the face of Pac. Beating the absolute hell. This is insanity here. Oh, super kick by Pac. And into the shooting star press. Pac is just a man possessed. I don't know what got into the attitude of Pac, the bastard. Oh, nice kick there by Grayson Waller. And now he's talking trash, probably saying, stay away from me. Oh, and now Pac has Waller suplex onto the floor. This is in our backstage area. Of course, like we said, Smackdown is the more chaotic brand out of the three that we have here in Universe Mode. Of course, we got the rivalry with Drew McIntyre and Hangman Adam Page, and now this. Pac and Grayson Waller. Pac now has Waller up. Oh, takes him down into the rings of Saturn, right on the floor, and Waller can't take this brutality. Of course, we can't really see because of that red car. Whoever's parked there, you just ruined a cameraman's career. Oh, but we could see that Waller was fighting back. Oh, I think Pac was going for a kick. Waller was able to avoid it. DDT onto the floor. And now a drop kick. Is now Waller trying to grab that. Oh my god, Poison Rana. You see the blood coming off of the face of the young Aussie Grayson Waller. Pac probably went for the rings of Saturn yet again. Oh, and a now big boot there by Grayson Waller. In this backstage brawl showing no signs of stopping. Elbow there by Pac. And now he's looking to lock the head. He's just absolutely going in. Into another shooting star press. You could hear Grayson Waller in agony over this attack. Another Poison Rana on the floor. Head first. That could be a possible concussion or internal bleeding even. Maybe even death. Pac doesn't even care. So something in his head just sees a threat in this young man, Grayson Waller. Pac is probably trying to send a message to the Smackdown locker room. And again with the shovel. Blunt force trauma getting added here. I'm sorry, but this is just absolutely... Oh, roll through stunner! Roll through stunner to Pac. He's looking to add some more... He's looking to respond with purpose here. Just out of nowhere, Grayson Waller with that amazing roll-through stunner, taking out, packing out. Waller looking at some more momentum in this fight. We need some security out here. These guys have fought long enough. No one's coming out here. And of course, our camera crew picking this up. Oh, look at all these shots by Pac. And Waller's still on his feet here. Waller's not moving, though. I think Waller's down and out, guys. I don't know why no one's out here. We need Triple H. We need Vince McMahon. We need Road Dogg. We need somebody. We need somebody to get out here and separate these two men and this madness. But no one's willing to do a thing about it. Waller now has Pac up on his shoulders and takes him down. Oh, wait a minute. Now Waller with the rings of Saturn, looking at insult to injury. And now there's finally peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the outcome of this will be. I'll talk to Will Ferris. I'll see what's going on. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to our main event here on the 4th episode of Friday Night Smackdown in just a few moments. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a very chaotic Friday Night Smackdown, but this is our main event. Here comes the new hardcore champion, T-Bar, making his way to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, the hardcore champion, T-Bar.
You heard that right, T-Bar is hardcore champion. Of course, in our main event of last week's Friday Night Smackdown, JD McDonough, the former champion, set out a open challenge. T-Bar accepted the challenge and he completely dominated JD McDonough. He even put his feet on the ropes to cheat. Now here tonight, T-Bar making a non-title open challenge here in tonight's main event. But we're going to find out who will answer. T-Bar said anyone can come and get it. So who will it be? Who will take the fight to T-Bar? Wait, what? No, what the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. No way the Hitman's here. Oh my god. I know T-Bar said anyone can get it, but I don't think he meant anyone. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Bret the Hitman Hart, two-time Hall of Famers here. He's looking to answer the challenge of T-Bar. Bret Hart's not an active competitor anymore. He's an old man now. What the hell is this? First Jerry the King Lawler and now Bret Hart. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, but T-Bar is looking to make Bret Hart regret answering the challenge. But Bret with a counter. This is our main event of SmackDown. Bret Hart is here, making his WWE return. His Universe Mode debut. Probably a one-off appearance. But what if Bret Hart gets the victory over the hardcore champion T-Bar? What will happen then? Oh my god, almost like a version of the zigzag there by Bret the Hitman Hart. I don't know what made Bret Hart think he can get back in the ring, but he's looking decent right now. Oh, roll through by T-Bar into a Boston Crab, and Bret grabbing the bottom rope. And T-Bar now is looking to go in on the attack. And if T-Bar gets the win over a multiple-time world champion and Bret Hart, that will do wonders for his Universe Mode career. That will solidify him as a hardcore champion, because a lot of people believe T-Bar's win last week was possibly a fluke. Maybe JD McDonough would have gotten, some momentum back, and a nice chokeslam backbreaker there by our hardcore champ. T-Bar got a huge upset win last week against JD McDonough, and it'll be an even bigger upset if he beats Bret Hart here tonight. Double backbreakers and now throwing the old man over. Bret Hart's a legend. Bret's a WWE Hall of Famer. You should see T-Bar there telling him to go home and stay there. A nice clothesline there. Now a knee right across the face of Bret the Hitman Hart. It was a cover by T-Bar and a kick out by Bret. You gotta be kidding me, though. I can't believe Bret Hart is here. You never know who might show up in Universe Mode. Bret Hart, an Irish whip into a nice knee. Uh-oh. As we are back here live on Friday Night Smackdown, this is our main event. T-Bar set up an open challenge against anyone in professional wrestling, and two-time WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart is here to try to pick a fight with the hardcore champion. And before our break, Bret Hart actually trying to get some momentum in, but now T-Bar once again. Oh, and a kick to the face there by Bret. Oh my God, no. Into a pile driver. Pile driver, the hardcore champion. And I'll bet you somewhere JD McDonough, the former hardcore champion, must be loving this. And now are we going to see it? Middle of the ring. The sharpshooter to T-Bar. Sharpshooter, the hardcore champion. And T-Bar should be glad that this is not for its championship, because otherwise I think that reign will be in huge jeopardy, especially right now. And T-Bar able to get out of it. Oh, big boot. Almost to the midsection it seemed. That was nowhere near the face. And now a kick right to the face. There by T-Bar, and he's showing off to the crowd. Bret Hart beating the hell out of T-Bar. Has him on the ropes. Oh my God, drops him down. And Bret Hart can still go. Here's the cover, hooks the leg. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Bret Hart with the win on Smackdown. What the hell is this? Bret the Hitman Hart with a victory here over the hardcore champion T-Bar, one-on-one here on Universe Mode. And JD McDonough didn't even come out. Bret the Hitman Hart got the victory over the hardcore champion. Well, that is craziness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes episode 4 of Friday Night Smackdown. Of course, we'll run you through the card real quick. Main event, Jey Uso, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, got the victory over one half of the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler one-on-one. Ronda Rousey made her Universe Mode debut and got a victory over Hikaru Shida. Evil Uno answered the challenge of Drew McIntyre, close friend of Hangman Adam Page, and thanks to a distraction of Hangman Adam Page's music, Evil Uno was able to defeat Drew McIntyre to get this rivalry going more. Jamie Hayter got a dominant win in a huge triple threat match for her to become the #1 contender for Julia Hart's SmackDown Women's Championship. Trick Williams got the victory over Keith Lee. Trick and Mellow Gang both got a win apiece, giving them a better spot on the card. Of course, Pac and Grayson Waller got at it backstage, setting up a rivalry between those two, but Grayson Waller was able to get the upper hand in that brawl. And T-Bar, the hardcore champion, set up a non-title open challenge that was answered by Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart, and Bret Hart was able to pick up a victory over T-Bar in our main event, which is an incredibly shocking moment for our main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude episode 4 of Friday Night Smackdown here in Universe Mode. And remember, Hell in a Cell, a week from Tuesday here on Universe Mode. And what will the rest of next week be before we get to Hell in a Cell? We'll have to wait and see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I'll see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.